Hey guys, you know in May we moved Smokehouse headquarters to Choctaw Country Club. And I'm joined with my friend Robby McKenzie. He's a local, but he's also a barbecue champion. And he's gonna show us how to do pork belly. So y'all stay tuned.
They'll bend your ear and feed you too on Smokehouse Bayou. Smokehouse Bayou, Smokehouse Bayou. You ain't never had it so good. Smokehouse Bayou.
Hey guys, Brian here. Just wanted to let you know we hit a milestone, man. We've done 100 videos on YouTube. I want to thank all our subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed yet, smash that subscribe button, man. We'd love for you to come on this adventure with us. All right, guys, like I said, we're here with Robby McKenzie, and he's going to show us how to do, or how he does, a pork belly, right? And so the first step, Robby, I'm just going to let you kind of take us through this. You know, he's, and look, man, we in the South, so we got some flies. We got to deal with that sometimes, you know. But,
man, we could have used Shayla's assault gun tonight.
This is a bug assault. Did you see that? He landed on the table over there.
Anyway, back to the video.
But anyway, he's going to walk us through this first step of getting these things prepared to cook for tomorrow, right? So,
absolutely.
What you got here, man?
So, stopped by Costco, picked up one slab pork belly. It's $45 or so.
Right.
And what I like to do, Brian, is I bring them home, I third them out, and then I'll vacuum seal everything.
Okay.
And with that, you know, you can cook for wife and your kids, or you can cook. You can pull two out and cook for a big party.
Yeah.
So,
You're just planning ahead.
Planning ahead,
Yeah.
and not having a whole lot of waste, even though there's not a whole lot left over.
Yeah.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take these and we're gonna score them. I like to come across.
That's how you get that flavor down in there, huh?
That's it.
Man, that looks like a pretty nice blade you got there. What you
This
scored?
is a Reinhold cutlery. I picked this up at the World Beer Expo in Birmingham a couple weeks ago.
'Cause you had a UX.
We were up there.
Set up there where you seasoned it.
Yeah, we had a booth up there selling little Cooter Bottoms.
Yeah.
And there's no, I'm not great at this, but it's effective.
Yeah, it looks effective.
So we'll take that. Once we get that good and scored, next thing we want to do,
You just got a little simple, little sugar, a little salt.
you'll take it and you want to brine it up. And you'll leave it in this brine for 24, 36 hours, whatever's convenient for you.
So you're just going with just regular sugar there. Huh?
Regular, good old white sugar right there. That good.
Man, you can't cook in the South without a little bit of sugar now. You
That's
gotta
it.
have a little sugar in there.
Lady used to cook for us when I was a child. She always said a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but you could rest assured it had a bunch of sugar in it. So then we'll take that.
That's how we keep our manly figures down here in the South. You just press it in there.
Press it in, massage it in a little bit,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna take it. Come back on the other side.
Okay.
All right, Robby is just simply applying about the same amount of salt and sugar on both sides.
It's about half and half, I guess, there, huh?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
a little half and half mixture.
All right. Our cameraman is getting a call. Camera woman.
Massage that in on that side as well. And we'll take this wrap it, take it to the refrigerator, let it chew.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it in what, like aluminum foil?
We just
or just put a top over
We'll just
it?
put a top over that,
Okay,
and then we'll let it sit for about 24 hours.
okay. And then we'll be back with the fun part.
Be back with the magic tomorrow.
All right, man. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, somewhere between putting the pork belly into brine and getting it out the next day, we had a great idea. If we're gonna do pork belly, let's do some pork belly tacos. Now, before we smoke this pork belly, Robby is rinsing all of the salt and the sugar off and just cleaning it up from that brine.
All right, so brined them all night, just rinsed all that off, and now we're going to season them. Man, tell us about your seasoning right there.
So Brian, this is Cooter Bottoms. This is the only rub out right now in this line. We've got a few more coming in the near future. But this rub is something that I kind of grew up. I took a blend of the spices that I grew up cooking with and put them all into one. It was about an 8-year process for me to get it nailed down and perfected to where I actually wanted it to send it to market. But here we are now. It's been out for about a year and a half now. It's going pretty well.
You can find his stuff all over Alabama.
Yeah.
And do y'all sell it online as well?
We've got an online store right now. I will tell you we are completely out of product at this time. We'll have some more in October. So.
I got you. Okay, the name. Where'd you come up with the name?
So it's a 2-part name. Cooter was he was the old guy that is my daddy's best friend, and he was our babysitter during the days when we would go to the camp house, and I would meet Coot up there in the mornings about 8:30, 9 o'clock. He'd already have the fire going, and he's just a good guy. Just spent a lot of time with me, teaching me about fire and cooking with coals and cooking on an open pit, which is where I cut my teeth. So,
right.
And I figured this was an homage to him, and the bottoms, it comes from just our camp, being in the creek bottom.
In the creek bottom. There you go. All right, so we're going to season one with the Cooter Bottoms.
Yep.
And then we're going to season one with our Smokehouse Bayou Dust, and we're going to put them on the smoker. Hey, let's go put this thing on the smoker. See my new trailer?
I do.
No, I just got this from Clark down there in Gilbertown, and this dual axle, man, because I was nervous having this Southern Pride on a single axle.
Absolutely.
Because that's what we make our living with, So anyway, but I haven't lowered it and set it the way I want. It's still a little high for me. I'm not a tall guy, but let's set this sucker in there. We're fighting these flies a little bit. But all right. So what do you want to set it at, Robby?
Let's go for about 225 for a couple hours.
All right. I had it set on 250 this morning. I smoked some pork chops for lunch up here at the club. And then we're going to get it back down to 225. And let this go for about 45 minutes, I guess.
We got 45 minutes.
Get some good smoke on it.
Yep.
Then we're going to finish it up in the oven. So, all right, let's do it. All right, I got a stick of pecan in here, but I'm going to put some B&B apple in there with it. Get a little combination. That's one thing I like to do, Robby, is just do little wood combos, man. Like typically if I'm gonna smoke with hickory, I'm gonna put a little cherry in there with it, So, all
right, since we're doing these tacos, you got to have a great sauce. Let's see what Robby's got in mind.
Hey guys, we're gonna start the process of making the special sauce that goes with the pork belly tacos. Simple recipe. I came up with it on a whim. It's a cup. You got ranch, sour cream, and mayonnaise. You mix all that in, and then we'll add a little bit of the spicy Bayou hot sauce, salt, garlic, pepper, paprika, cumin, chili powder, and of course a little Cooter Bottoms. So let's see what we can come up with. Perfect right there.
By now, the pork bellies had been in the smoker about an hour and 15 minutes. Let's check on them.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Now let's apply a little bit more seasoning to both pork bellies, and then we're gonna get them in the oven at 400 degrees. All right, we're gonna cook them till about 190 internal temp, then we'll do our final step of our cooking process. The pork belly's on track. We got the sauce made. Now Courtney McPherson is gonna teach us how to make her jalapeno coleslaw, and that's gonna be the ingredient that makes these pork belly tacos world class.
That's perfect.
Alright, so I've already cut up the slaw, which is about a little bit less than half of head of cabbage, and then I did a little radicchio and about a cup of carrots. So this is it calls for a half a head of radicchio, but I don't like that much, so I don't measure that. I just kind of improvise that. All right, and I'm just going to add that here. All right, and then green onions. Anywhere from two to four green onions. Use this as my trash bowl. And then I'm also going to add, sometimes I put radish, sometimes I don't. I just got these, I thought that would be pretty, add a little color. Cut my finger off.
Please don't.
Please don't, let's not cut a finger. All right, and then parsley. Fresh out of the garden.
Ah.
And then a jalapeno, you can, if you want to take the seeds out, you can, but I don't. It needs to be a little spicy, so I just kind of thinly cut. These are also fresh out of the garden. And then I just kind of roughly chop it. You can leave them just like that, but second radish. Forgot about that. Okay, so that's all the vegetables.
Beautiful.
Very colorful. Okay. So now I'm going to make the dressing. All right, I'm going to juice these limes. So it really depends on how juicy your limes are as to how much they'll give out. So I always like to make it in a little measuring cup so you can see. Shaking this table. Okay, so let me see how much that is. Ooh, yeah. That's plenty. All right, so it's about a half. So I'm probably I'm gonna do one more. The recipe I usually follow, it just says like 4 or 5 limes. So yeah, that's about a half a cup. That's enough. I'll save these for something else. All right, and then a teaspoon of this agave for a little sweet. So this is a half a teaspoon, so I'm going to do 2. A teaspoon of cumin powder. This again is a half a teaspoon, so I'm going to do 2. Alright, and then you just kind of want to whisk this together. Alright, and then you just put it on your salad, like this. And a lot of times I don't do all of it, just again depending on how much slaw and cabbage you have. Salt and pepper. This just gives it a really good, that lime flavor. All right, and then you just want to toss it together, and you have to just taste it, and you may want to adjust your seasoning. It may not be salty enough. You know, ideally you would make it and let it sit in the refrigerator just a little bit so everything can kind of marry together. Of course, you just need to clean your bowl so it looks pretty. And there we go.
There you go.
Jalapeno slaw.
Pretty.
Man, that slaw looks amazing. All right, we got one final step in our cooking process on this pork belly. Tell us what that is, Robby. All right, baste both of them really good. Get them back in the oven. We're gonna get them over 200 degrees because we hungry.
Hey, Brian,
Yeah.
I think it's time to get them out.
All right, man, let's do it. Let's see what these things look like. Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty right there.
Nice little bark on there.
Look at that. Man, I can't wait to try that now. Woo!
Perfect. All right, we're gonna take these out of the juice, let them rest for about 10 minutes, and then we'll be ready to come back and make our tacos.
Dude, I feel like we might need some crowd control here, some security.
They're gathering.
You do these, man, you gain attention.
That's it.
All right, so we don't use this juice for anything. You're done with
You
this,
can discard the juice.
Gotcha.
Man, we getting close. Let's get these tortillas ready and we will build these tacos.
Man, this looks like you know what you're doing.
Sometimes I have been known to pull it off. So
So what we're gonna do here,
we're gonna go ahead and take them, slice them down.
right?
Some people like them shredded. Some, I prefer them sliced. That's the way we've always done it. So
Well, it's your video, man, so.
watch that. Watch the way it falls. Nice little smoke ring right there from that Southern Pride.
Yep. You got them
amazing.
southern flies too, so that's just part of it. So these things got to an internal temp of about 208 when I hit them with that temp. So that's a pretty good number.
It
right
is.
there.
You want to make sure that your internal meat is done,
Right.
but you also want to make sure you don't lose this crust right there.
Right.
You want that fat to be pretty solid.
And then you let them rest for probably about 10 or 20 minutes. Actually, probably got a
we
little
let
closer to 20 minutes.
Yeah, we let these rest for about 20 minutes, and then we're just gonna take them, slice them, and then slice them. And it's very tender meat.
All right, look, got the pork belly, got Miss Courtney's jalapeno slaw, your sauce. Now it's time to just put it all together, okay? Y'all ready to do that? All right, I'm gonna give you a tortilla to work with here.
Okay.
The excitement is building. It is building.
All right.
See, that's pretty right there. That is pretty. Good gracious.
Who's ready?
We all are.
Man, we've been working on these things all day. Can you feel the focus here? We are hungry.
Look at him.
All right, so all y'all need to fold it, and y'all take a bite at the same time, simultaneously.
Check it out.
Ready?
Yep, I'm ready. My goodness. I know we're supposed to be talking, but I want to just keep eating.
It's too good to talk.
Man, that is delicious. You know that slaw makes it, that crunch,
Courtney.
that crunch right there. and that
Courtney
taste.
Slaw really does. And we've had to do these over the course of the summer. I think we've done 2 or 3 different parties that we've done. And a little backstory on this, not to digress, but so last summer we got ready to go on a ride. And we left from the house, didn't really know what we were going to eat when we got back. I said, well, hey, I've got some pork bellies. Let's throw them on the smoker. We did. Put them on the smoker, smoked them for about 3 hours. We came back, put them on the Blackstone for 10 minutes aside.
Right.
Got them real crunchy.
Seared them up good.
Seared them up good. And Courtney goes in the kitchen. She whips up some jalapeno coleslaw.
Right.
And I whipped up this sauce that goes with it. And we came back and it was a success. And we were both really surprised.
Yeah.
But since then, it's been pretty common around my house and her house. So
And now you'll be all over YouTube,
That's
teaching
it.
everybody else how to do it.
that's it.
Man, this really turned out good. Hey guys, thank you for watching our video. Ask that you would hit that subscribe button and check us out for more cooking videos, beef jerky videos, barbecue videos, and we're having a great time here at the country club with a lot of our friends. So this is our 100th video, and so we're filming in front of a live studio audience, but we have thoroughly enjoyed this. Thank you for doing this.
Enjoyed it,
for us,
man.
Miss
Enjoyed
Courtney, thank you so
Anytime,
much.
anytime.
Thank you, Courtney.
Hey, everybody ate good tonight. Another great night at the club. Look, if you ever find yourself in Southwest Alabama and you want to meet some new friends, come out to the Choctaw Country Club. We would love to have you, and you're going to leave happy. And hey, check us out at smokehousebayou.com.